Okay guys, we're back. We are back. We hopefully fixed our video issue. Hopefully we fixed our audio issue. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully everything has gone good. I think I got all my settings turned up okay now. I listened to that video on my way to work this morning, and terrible. a lot of rookie mistakes in there. I guess I'm just starting out, so go easy on me. But I hear ya. Quiet, no game audio really. You hear me breathing a lot, so hopefully that goes away. Yeah, last night. We ended about 8:30, and then we kind of shut her down for the night. And then, yeah, we got back out here today after work. As you can see, it was April 1st, about 8 o'clock last, when we ended. Now it's just about 4 o'clock in the map here. So, yeah, we've... time's advanced. It obviously runs real time. 10 days, so still got 8 more days left in the month here. We still got a bunch of stuff to seed here. We got this section here that we're working on, and we got this section underneath us, and all this stuff here. This was hay. This is seeded canola. This was winter wheat along with this. And this is winter wheat as well. And this is seeded into canola. So we got to seed this. We got to seed this. We got to seed all of this. And we're working on this one right now. So like I said last video, we probably got 20 hours here of good hard seeding. That's not including all the fill time and all the everything else that goes around, with the unit, any breakdowns or anything like that. So far everything's been good. We're holding together. I don't see any hoses bouncing back there. I don't see any dust sticking to anything like we got a hydraulic leak. I don't see any of those hoses bouncing anywhere. Get to the end of this row, so we should start paying attention. But yeah, I don't see anything bouncing on that side. So, we go through these things every winter, so everything should be tight. Brother Forrest there, he helps on the farm. We're 50% owners. Like I said, we got a $100 million loan. He should be around at some point here. I'm not sure if he's going to make it around today. He's also got a full-time job, so we're working hard here. We convinced FCC to give us the new farmer loan. We had to come up with 5% down. They gave us $100 million. So Dad obviously helped us out. We bought this land from the bank, all this land. Originally, the home section was just this section here. We had a couple yards, these 2 yards, plus the home yard here. But Forrest and I wanted to, we're taking over, and we got families of our own, and there's 2 of us now, so we invested in some bigger equipment, bought some more land, and this land that the bank had repossessed was, it's in terrible shape. You can see it. Look at all these weeds. Now it hasn't been looked after in a long time. We should have probably sprayed this off, like I said before, but in the interest of the herbicide and just the amount of time it's going to take to spray all this off, we decided we'd just seed her into the ground. The drill is amazingly not plugging up. You see all that material there, you think, holy cow, like how are you even pulling the drill through that without it bunching up in the openers there? But she seems to be going through. I think we're gonna get, look, all these weeds have seeded out already, as you can see. So like obviously we're gonna be just spraying like crazy. Say spraying it twice. Our agronomist, you know, was talking with him, and he said just spray her after they start popping out of the ground again, and you just hit her. So that's what we're gonna do here. Yes, Forrest and I have been hard at work. He came out here last night for a few hours, did a few acres. He fueled us up. If you remember last episode, we were down to under a quarter tank of fuel. So he fueled up the fuel on the DEF, and he was out here for a few hours last night after work. But it's tough when a guy's, you know, working full time. Like our budget is a little tight. We got 2.1 million in the bank left over from the loan, but you know, our payments are just about 600 grand a month, or $586,000 a month. So you know, we've got 4 months, 3 months, roughly, before we are out of money. So you know, gotta keep working, and we gotta have this crazy amount of seeding to do here. So I'll see what happens. My job's kind of flexible, so I'll be around when I can, and same with him. He's a shift worker, so he will be around when he's around. And we're going together. We're going for broke here. We're going to try and make it work. Dad had to put up the 5%, so he put up 500 grand with worth of collateral. So what I'm trying to say is, if we don't make a go of it, the family farm is in jeopardy, and that's been, you know, we're the third generation. So his dad, my grandparents, our grandparents owned this land, our farm, and our dad owned it, and we, Forrest and I took over, and yeah, we made some big changes, trying to bring it into the 21st century. We are using the new technologies. We went bigger. I wouldn't say better. We went bigger, and we're gonna see if we can make it work. We got a lot riding on this, so I'm hoping at some point, you know, the tables turn. We gotta get to July. I think July is when the winter wheat would be ready, end of July. So we would have to sell some equipment just to make ends meet here. I don't think we need 3 air seeders, so I was talking to Forrest about maybe selling one of those. That might just tip the scales enough to get us into the harvest of our wheat, and then we can, you know, as long as we got enough money to cover the loan for a month or two, that's all we're looking for. Once this canola comes out of the ground, I hope that she's worth a lot, worth enough to make us, you know, last a year. We gotta have roughly $6 million a year to just survive. The farm needs $6 million a year to just make its payments. You know, and we got to do that for 20 years. Pay back this loan. Even more, actually. So we are we're up against it, I guess you could say. We're looking for some help. Obviously, we need to keep the drills moving. We need to keep the swathers running, cutting hay. We will need to keep the cows fed. You know, I went through the amount of cattle we're going to have on the farm at some point here. That's all the income that we're going to have, right? We're going to be selling milk. We're going to be selling beef cows, and we are going to be selling our grain. So I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to be in desperate need of money come July, so, you know, either we do some harvest contracts, maybe. Some farmers got some winter wheat that's ready in July, at the end of July. I don't know. Sell equipment. We got 500 steers. that we could hopefully. Well, honestly, they won't be ready till. Geez, how old are they? Let's look. I can't remember when we bought them, to tell you the truth. Oh, they are no months old. Here not long ago. So yeah. Currently buying new breed to feed them. We don't have any grain of our own yet, so we're kind of at the market price of whatever the wheat is worth. Throwing down wheat for them, and if we found some cheap oats, we might do that. We're just trying to buy feed grade grain here. We bought some hay, and just they don't eat a whole pile, so I figured it might be better to get them started and pay for the inputs here. I know it's kind of a backwards way of thinking. We got to do something to try and get some money going here. Just something. Lift her out of the ground, start turning. See if we can make this turn halfway productive. Oh, bending the crap out of all the iron we own. I know we're in the neighbor's field. He doesn't mind. I don't mind when they turn around in our field. Alright. Oh, that might be a little tight there for a second. No, we're good. Okay, GPS is on. Down on the ground. Boom. Seeding again. Throw all these switches back on here. Fertilizer. Seed. Alright. We are... looks like the sun might actually be going down a little bit, eh? Seems like it got a little darker. So... maybe I should take you guys on a farm tour. We've got let's get to the end of this pass here, and then we'll go on a quick farm tour. Try and keep this video halfway decent, and then yeah, we'll upload her tonight, and then hopefully by tomorrow we can start live streaming, and hopefully get some interest in this. I really love this map. I think that just its massive size is the attraction here. Just see how many acres you can knock down, either by yourself, or with a buddy, or with multiple people. Maps like this are great for that. See on the screen here, like, we combined these 3 fields into one field. So I did. Forrest was like, why are you doing this to us? We have enough to do already. But I just think that instead of having these 3 fields, might just be easy enough to just set the GPS and let her back and forth here and get all 3 seeded the same way. So, any interested farm hands, apply down below at the Discord link. Always interested to have guys that are 18-ish and older, definitely 18 and older. Working mic, use Discord, be able to follow instructions, be able to complete tasks. Even if you just want to be a casual player, that's fine. We need guys in the seeding and harvest, obviously. Gosh, if we do, we're talking about the feedlot with 1,500 head. We're gonna need truck drivers, just dedicated. Like, we're gonna need grain haulers eventually. We don't plan on staying this size. I want to kind of get this money situation under control, and then if we can make our payments and expand, we will. Opportunity for guys to maybe even get their own farm down the road once we get, you know, stable here. So yeah, give me a message in Discord. My name is Kent in Discord. If you want, give me a little message, say you're interested in becoming a farmhand with us. Pay you, obviously. Wages in game, not real money. Yeah. Nothing's free on the farm. We don't want free labor. We want we'll discuss your experience and you know, wages based on that, basically. Okay, we get to the end of this pass here. We'll take a quick cruise around the yard. You guys can see what it's been like. I mean, I should maybe see to the other end there just so we can get to the truck, because I think the truck is on that side of the field. Oh no, the truck's on this side of the field. There it is, right there. Alright. We will just get to the end of this row here and we'll jump in the truck and we will go down and take a look at the farm. Send the drone up. You guys can take an aerial view of it. It's pretty big. It's not finished yet. I'd like to do some trees and some lights, maybe some gates and some fencing, just to make it look a little more, I don't know, real, I guess you could say. It's she's just bare bones right now. We just got the construction all done. We made that massive improvement, big addition to the cattle dairy barn. Lots of automated systems in there. That costs a lot of money. And then we just set up some corral panels for some feedlot stuff. That didn't cost a whole pile. It's got some gravel down in the yard. We put a GSI mega silo up. That was a bunch of money as well. Nice modern grain auger legs, so you don't have to keep moving augers from bin to bin. Now you just go in the shack and you flip a bunch of levers, and if you get green lights, that means the leg is shifted over, the bins are open. Now we're not sending guys up ladders, you know, liability these days, right? So, alright, we'll lift her out of the ground, stop, shut the fan off. Alright. Shut the liquid off here quick. Okay. I'll shut the liquid off on this one. We're not even going to check her over. I'll be right back, so we'll leave that bad boy running. I'm going to walk all the way over there to the truck. I mean, even just walking to the truck is going to take 2 minutes. Oh, I hear birds. Alright, so we get our exercise, as you can see. Okay, so we just walked that whole distance. Oh, we're getting tired now. There's our tractor way over there. Alright. Instead of driving through the field, we're just going to cross the tracks here. I know it's not right, but we're just going to do it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's pin her for the house. Where's the house? I'm still learning the lay of the land, too. So we're going to hang a left. First major intersection, we hang a left. Okay, we gotta set the cruise control here because I can't keep my hand down on the throttle. So yeah. probably take the semi back up there with the liquid fertilizer on. Oh, we missed our turn. Let's turn around here. Too busy talking to the camera. Or is this even a road? Oh yeah, it's a road. Even a stop sign means it's a good road. Where I'm from in Saskatchewan, you know, some roads you drive down don't even have stop signs, they're just little trails. So if you see a stop sign, you know, oh yeah, this road's good. This will go right down to the farm. Alright, we'll just stay on this road here. So like we're driving 60 miles an hour. Like we're still not out of the field yet. Like look at how big that thing is. Still not. Like we're gonna be here for a long time. Forrest thinks I'm crazy, but I mean, if we pull this off, it'll be worth it, I think. Still not out of that field. Look how crazy that is. There, now we're finally out. There, that's the end of the field. That's crazy, isn't it? I believe all this is ours on the left and the right. We own both sides of that, so that's our winter wheat. You can see the weeds popped right back up. So we're gonna get in there and start spraying. It's just tough when you got, you know, all that spraying to do. You got all this seeding to do. Not fun. But it is what it is. Once the land starts to get a little under control here, we will get a handle on it, and then, you know, I imagine the stuff won't be as hard. We'll get a system going here. We can maybe seed half it in the fall into some cereal crops, and then the spring won't be such a big push. And then it's just about prioritizing and time management, right? And then we'll start, you know, our hay cut in maybe June instead of now, because we won't. Hopefully, we'll have some feed left over from the year before, kind of thing. So looks like somebody left our seed truck here on the side of the road. That was the truck full of seed. It probably needs to get filled again. So we got a truck for seed and a truck for liquid fertilizer. And honestly, really, they should both be up at the field that we're working in. Slow down for these bumps. No trains. Alright, here's one of our yards, but here's the home quarter, or home section, half section, I guess you'd say it was. And you can start to see the bins, and the shop, and the cow barn, dairy barn, I should say. So yeah, we're gonna finish cutting our hay. Haven't made a driveway in here yet, but we'll just cut through the little ditch here. Okay, shut this truck off. We'll send our drone up here. Alright, just pretend you didn't see that. This is the drone. That's how I get the drone fired up. Alright, so there's our hay land. Here's the mechanic shop. Two big doors on it. And right here's our feedlot. So we got 3 pens here. And that's the dairy barn. It is just gorgeous. I love this dairy barn. Camille connect plug there. Yes, and that's our silage. One silage pad. We'll put more down if we need. Slurry tank, obviously. Here's our diesel tank. So we got diesel for the year there. There's our fertilizer and our herbicide. And another little small diesel tank that we just have for Filling up the smaller stuff. We got 3 combines here. Will we keep all 3? I don't know. There's only 2 of us. We might get rid of some in the interest of keeping our bank account rolling. And this is our mega silo. So we got just tons of storage here. There's our house. So that's what the yard looks like. I think I might plant a row of trees between us and the field. Probably do that maybe on a live stream. Rent the tree planter, get a pallet of trees, and just drive along. But yeah, there's the farm tour. Not much to see. Not much action going on there yet. I have visions of lining that silage pad with bales like I started. Line it up with bales all the way around. If we get that crazy with it, I'd fill it with silage. We've got these tools here. There's a blade and this packer to go behind the big Carl Farms Stagger tractor. That's what we're going to use to pack this down. So I want to see how that works. We're going to use this to pick up the wheat we knocked down. Maybe we'll just cut it with a cutting header. A couple of trailers here to haul that silage back with. A couple X9s and the big case combine from Custom Modding. Again, grain cart from Custom Modding. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Nice Canadian flag there. Our house. A nice short video. Hopefully by the next time we're up and running here, we got just a streaming capability, not a video. If I ever figure out how to do some time lapses, I might time lapse the field. And then you guys can see the whole work, so you don't have to just sit here and watch us go back and forth in the field. Anyways, thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later.